Transforming pain into power, we rise above. All right, let's talk about anger. Anger. It's one of those things that I don't want to admit I have because I'd rather just be seen as zen and to feel zen. But that's not life and that's not reality. We have all these different emotions, anger being one of them. I came from two parents who were extremely angry and very vengeful. They would throw some serious temper tantrums that would scare the crap out of me, actually. But now looking back, I know that they acted in such a way because they were feeling out of control. Watching my parents, I was taught that I can get things done with anger, that I can move people with anger by scaring or intimidating them or forcing my will upon them. And I did this for many years, especially in business. I would abuse my power, like my parents did to me. They were my authority figures in my life. That's all I knew until I knew better. When it comes to anger, I'm at odds with myself, as I've been on the other side of that anger being directed towards me, and I know how much that stings, how scary and horrible it can feel, and how small it makes you feel. It can rip away your power, especially if you're vulnerable, and that often happened to me. So in turn, when I'm faced with anger, I find that I freeze. I deny my anger and I repress my anger. I like to pretend like I don't have a problem with anger, and as far as most people can see on the outside, I'm as calm as a cucumber. I seem peaceful and relaxed. And that's why when my anger comes out, it's actually really shocking for people. And I can see the look on their face. They're like, whoa, where is this coming from? We thought that you were a peaceful, calm person all the time. No, I'm not. So inside myself, under the surface, there's times when I'm truly battling my anger because I associate my anger with being bad. The problem with that is my anger comes to a head and I explode with such strong feelings of anger and resentment, and I don't know how to control it or what to do with it. So my cycle usually goes like this. I get angry, really angry. I light everything on fire. I blow it up, the entire thing. It explodes. Then I walk away, but I can't walk away from myself. I need to deal with the situations I'm in and I need to handle them within me. That's the difference now, and that's the beauty about getting older. I recognize that I don't have the energy to rebuild again because it's totally exhausting, and I have rebuilt so many times in my life, especially when it comes to my relationships. And here's how it goes with my relationships. Here's the pattern there. You can't give me what I want, you're not giving me enough, you don't appreciate me, you're not listening to me or respecting me. Then the anger, blow it up, slam the door, shut it down, see you later. But I'm not going to do that. Nope. Because there are other ways to stand strong within your core and your beliefs, and at the same time, find a different perspective. Still be malleable. And believe it or not, you can do them both. Real strength is controlling your anger. And man, oh man, that is a hard thing to do. To be stronger than your anger. When anger just wants to decimate, rip everything apart, rip off heads, get people back for being mean, crossing your boundaries. How dare they? Blow them up. Show them how powerful you are. Play all these games. I don't have the energy to play like that. I'm not going to play that way. I'm going to stay in my center, do it different this time. I'm going to have patience. And I'm going to resist my old familiar reaction, saying red and then coming around to a wasteland which I've created, feeling immense remorse, guilt, shame, and regret for acting in such an uncontrollable, fiery state. I'm going to honor my anger by noticing the ember before it becomes a wild fire. How am I going to do that? I'm going to use my voice. I'm going to speak up in the moment. If a boundary has been crossed, I am going to share my thoughts and feelings about that with the person that I feel has crossed my boundary. The weak use force and the strong do nothing, and I absolutely believe that. And here's another good quote from Cafe Au Sol. Check arrogance and frustration with a willingness to develop your inner strength. In this case, the strength to control your aggression. Now, this is a huge one, and if we can master our anger, if we can master those super strong emotions, we're going to have a much better time navigating the waters of life without creating tsunamis and tidal waves or wildfires. And usually that's, like I said earlier, having patience, going through it, doing nothing while you're in it, and then just watch how different it can be the next day. Truthfully, it can be. And I'm sure that if you're listening, you know this too.